Hi everyone, we're here at our Field to Dream project on a nice warm day. We picked the coldest day of the year thus far to show you what we're doing on our patio here. There's a lot more that goes into just laying the stone down than what a person imagines.
Especially this time of year. We had blankets over the top of the soil to keep it from freezing the last few days here, and we wanted to kind of try to button this up before the hard freeze. So we at this point have gotten to the point where we got our subgrade down and we got our final grade, and now we're actually using a product in which we carry. It's called a Gator mat by Alliance. Along with that, we have I'll pick a piece here up. It's actually a board that helps insulate for the freeze-thaw cycles. So we're actually using it for our first time and kind of working our way through the process, but it kind of makes a real easy installation process. We're putting a little bit of a foam, this mat down with some sand on top of it, and then we're applying the granite veneers on top of it. A little more challenging because the veneers vary in depths a little bit, so we're putting a sand on top just to help level up the surface a little bit. But prior to getting here, like I said, we had to bring the elevation up, get rid of the clay, get rid of all that good stuff. So right now we're just on the final stages. There is a Gator dust that we'll be putting on it, a Gator sand, but we need to wait for a few days in the 40s, and actually we need 32 degrees to put that down. But we figure if we get this down, if we get a nice day here yet coming up, which keep our fingers crossed, we can apply that and get that down, and we don't have to be dealing with it in the spring when in the mud and that. So, but yeah, so this was Alliance Gator mat, and they got a full process system, actually, what you would call it, and they in conjunction work with Real Stone, so you can buy the whole system through them and through the Center of Design. So and the stone that we're using for the patio is the same stone that we put on the fireplace, and the same stone for the walls on the front of the house too. Yeah. Just different portions of it. This is smooth stone on both sides. The house is a split face, and in the house on the fireplace is a split face also.
And that is a Real Stone product.
Yep, it's natural Minnesota domestic stone.
Okay.
So it comes out of the quarries, and as you'll see in this episode, we'll do a tour of the plant. It's rather interesting. We found out that rock piles do not make good house stones because they dry out too much, so everything is freshly mined. So there's enough moisture in the stone, and we'll probably talk about a little bit of that too with our rep and so forth. But so right now, here they are. We're finishing up getting the stone put down, and by the end of the day, this will be wrapped up and take a look at the front. We got a little bit more design there. But the nice thing, one thing I want to point out too, is the pave edging. It's kind of nice because there's a fastening system that you can actually you screw through the mat, so you aren't pinning it to the ground. So you just use a screw gun, which you can see there, and we'll do a shot close up on that so you can see how that's being applied. But you can create an edge and contours and shapes of however you want to kind of give it some uniqueness instead of just a square pad per se. So, and with a natural stone veneer like that, I think it's kind of nice to have some curves and twists and turns. So
yeah, nice design element.
Yeah, so let's take a look at that fastening system. It's kind of a neat system there, quick, and then we'll walk around to the front and take a look at how that's come along.
All right. So now we're showing you they're laying the Gator mat down. And again, it's a simple tongue and groove system, just like you would have with flooring or when you're doing roofing or any application like that. Just sliding it into place. And it's really a foolproof system. And now we've got the edging, and so this is where the patio can get some character. We can, create some flowing lines. We can just have some nice curves and design elements to our patio. Now we're in the front of the house, and as you can see, the progression on this part of the patio is it's a little bit further along. So they're just laying out all of the Real Stone and kind of like putting a puzzle together. So, but it's really coming along nicely, and you can see we've got a little bit of the curvature here and the edging, and I think it's going to be really nice for our homeowner. Thank thank you once again for watching, and we'll keep taking you along with us on our Field to Dream project.